Welcome to this quick guided tour of the Job Overview section of the A-Systems Job Viewer. The Job Overview can be accessed either from within the Company Overview or using the Job Overview or Project Manager Job Overview menu items. The Job Overview has been designed to give key personnel access to detailed information about jobs for which they are responsible. If you're accessing the Job Overview through the Project Manager Job Overview menu item, the system will filter the jobs available for viewing to just those jobs assigned to the project manager running the program. On the main Job Browse window, we are introduced to a wealth of information regarding our open jobs. We can view any of 6 different tabs of summary information about our jobs. As you can see, each job is listed in the Browse box. The columns across the top vary from tab to tab. On the Graph View tab, we see a bar chart for each job showing the relationship of the cost to date, the budget, and the projected cost for each job. Each of the tabs supplies a button for printing the summary information in the same format in which it's currently being viewed on the screen. All this job summary information is highly valuable, but we've only just scratched the surface of JobViewer's capabilities. Highlight one of the jobs and click the View Job button. An entire new level of detail is represented in the screen which now comes into view. Here we can see loads of information about the selected job. First, we can view a more advanced summary of the job. This includes contract, billing, markup, and cash margin figures, as well as a more advanced breakdown of cost totals by cost type. On the second tab, we can view a concise bonding summary for just this job. On the next tab, we can view a list of all the budgeted cost codes assigned to this job. For each cost code, we can see summarized budget, cost, and variance figures. If we wish to view one of these cost codes in more detail, we simply highlight the desired cost code and press the View Cost Code button. This shows us a detailed view of all the budget and cost information for this code. It also shows a list of all the transactions posted to this code. These are the transactions from entry modules, such as accounts payable and payroll, which make up the cost-to-date total for the cost code. Amazingly enough, we can highlight any transaction and click on the View Transaction button. This shows the actual general ledger transaction that was posted to update this cost. The transaction information displayed here can help you track down problems with your cost-to-date figures. Anytime you see this icon, you have the ability to view the PDF version of the original posting report from the posting this transaction belonged to. But that's not all. If this transaction happened to come from an accounts payable invoice, you also have a hot field here to view the original invoice information. Now let's return to our job screen. The next tab, the Financial tab, shows us detailed financial information about our job. This includes summaries for profitability, cost versus billed, cash position, and earned versus billed. The Breakdown tab is yet another detailed cost and variance listing by cost type. On the Subcontracts tab, we have a list of all the subcontract cost codes associated with this job. Each cost code is listed with its subcontractor name, subcontract amount, and cost-to-date amount. And if we wish to view one of our subcontracts, we simply highlight the desired code and click on the View Subcontract button. The screen which comes into view shows a summary of all the subcontract budget information, as well as a detailed listing of change orders and invoices which have been received from the subcontractor so far. To review any of these invoices, highlight the desired invoice and click the View Invoice button. The invoice screen comes into view. This screen we described earlier. We'll now return to our job screen. The next three tabs show accounts payable and accounts receivable invoices, and purchase orders, which are associated with this job. In each case, we have the ability to view any invoice or purchase order in more detail. All of the overview screens include at least one print button, which will format the information displayed on the screen for printing and present the information in the report previewer. This report can then be viewed, printed, or emailed. As you can see, the job overview features of the A-Systems Job Viewer are highly sophisticated and yet so simple to use. Your company will greatly benefit from the power you can wield using A-Systems JobView.